A transformation that's built to age. We are heading to Brant County tonight to see how Canadian oak honors the tradition of maturing fine wines on this week's edition of Made Right Here.
My name's Jim Hedges, and I'm talking to you today from my operation in St. George, Ontario, called Canadian Oak, where we manufacture barrels that are used in the whiskey and wine industries, not only throughout Ontario and Canada, but also through other countries in the world. The barrels we make are made from white oak, which is an abundant species in North America, but there's not a lot of it in Canada. And from that point, we bring the logs here, we have a sawmill, we do special cutting of the wood, and then once the wood's cut, it has to age outside for 3 years before we actually make it into barrels. We ship it down to Missouri and Arkansas in the U.S., where they have the specialized equipment to really make some barrels at a production rate. First of all, for the whiskey barrels, they have a process where the wood is actually charred. It's set on fire inside. And so this charring that happens is very exciting to watch because you have a barrel that's flaming out of both ends. A wine barrel, on the other hand, is set up with all the various sides, which are called staves, and then it's toasted. So it's in a similar process. It's treated with heat, and that aroma translates into a lovely taste that helps age the wine that's in these barrels. When we come back, we put all the barrels onto a big van, 53-foot trailer, and the barrels are unloaded and stored in our warehouse here. And then I market them to around the world. You know, there's nothing quite like the feeling of having a satisfied customer. And the people who buy our barrels just love them. 40 Creek were the first ones to use them for distilling in Ontario. And I think the first whiskey that was put into our barrels was voted the best whiskey in Canada for 3 years in a row. Things like that are very satisfying for us. We know we're on the right track with a great product.